Alright guys, the 2.4 update is officially here, and with it, we also have a huge update to the 2.4 pull count, telling us how many free asteroids we can obtain for the entire 2.4 version update, and it's looking pretty insane. We're getting about 21,000 completely free-to-play asteroids by completing all the new content for this patch, which includes the limited events, the permanent content, the new area, quest, and a bunch more. So let's do a updated 2.4 pull count breakdown in this video. And if you guys need to top up on asteroids, check out this website called LD Shop. LD Shop starts you off with a 18% discount compared to the in-game purchases in Wuthering Waves. And here is how I got a Lunite subscription for just $4.4 instead of the in-game price of nearly $5. A very simple process. All you have to do is make sure to have your WUWA account connected to an email. You can do so by going to the in-game account center, then simply go to the top up on the website, provide the account info, and within a few minutes my order got completed. Now if I go in my in-game Wuthering Waves account, I now have the Lunite subscription active. LD Shop is quite safe and reliable. New users can even obtain a 10% off coupon and a second 5% off coupon, all from using my link down below in the description, which now brings you up to 18% off your next purchase to save you up to $50. With LD Shop, the first top-up bonus can also be activated, and there's also a VIP system where you can spend over $80 to then gain a VIP membership. With it, you'll be able to claim 30 days of Lunite subscription completely free, and it also has excellent ratings on the Trustpilot website, so it is definitely safe to top up here. You guys can check it out for yourself. Check out the link in the description or put comment down below to save with LD Shop. Also, if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Wuthering Waves, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put those notifications on to be updated 24/7 whenever we have major news for Wuthering Waves. Alright, so the first thing we can check out for this video are going to be how many pulls are we going to get from the events. So we have a lot of limited time events this time around, about 11 new events for the entire update. So let's go over it. We have the Great Agon Gift of Grand Opening. This will give us a free temple as soon as the update drops, which is pretty nice. A free temple right off the bat, pretty good for a pull count. And then we have our usual standard login bonus right after, the Gift of Applause, giving us 5 standard and 5 limited pulls. Now we have the Lolo campaign verification. From this event, you can obtain another 5 standard pulls and 400 asteroids. Always love the Lolo campaign. They like to rerun this event a lot, but the rewards are pretty nice, especially the standard pulls, which will allow you to progress in the standard weapon banner. The next event here is Banners Never Fail, another 4 standard pulls. So far, we're getting 14 standard pulls in this update, which is usually higher than what we usually get. And also this event gives a nice 800 asteroids. Now for the next event, called All Out Towards the Peaks of Prestige, 1200 asteroids if you complete this event, which is pretty good. Alright, moving on to the second section of events here. So these ones will give less, but we still have a lot more to check out. We have Virtual Crisis Frontier Trials, giving us 500 asteroids. Then we have the Ever Glorious Summit, another 500 asteroids. Now we have the Septimont Travel Atlas, 300 asteroids, Uncovering Past Heroes, 180. The Skins and Resonator Trials, so there's going to be trials for both Cartethyia and Lupa, and trials if you want to try out the skins for both Changli and Carlota, which will give 20 each, for a total of 80 asteroids. And then we have the Great Agon Ticket Reservation, which is only 30 asteroids, but we can still count it for this video. Alright, before we move on to the other stuff, to make a quick pull count of all the events are going to give us around 4,000 asteroids, 15 limited pulls, and 14 standard pulls, which looks really good so far. Just from events, we have a really good pull count already. But now moving on to other stuff that we can count, we have the regular rewards. Here, the regular rewards are what we count from the Tower of Adversities, from doing the dailies, the resets and stuff, all the resets in the game. So doing the dailies every single day, you can get about 2,520 asteroids if you do the dailies for the entire update. Next up, we got TOA, so Tower of Adversity will reset about twice during the entire patch. So for 700 each, if you do complete it fully, you can get about 1400 ASTRITES completely free to play from doing TOA. Now FOT, you get another 960 ASTRITES, and we also got the Wuthering Waves. Completing it can get you another 800 ASTRITES in this update. So a pretty good count, and we can also count the shop resets. So the shop will reset as soon as the update drops, I believe. So this will give us 7 pulls of each, 7 standard, 7 limited pulls, and 7 weapon banner pulls if you have enough coral to exchange in the shop for all these pulls. And the battle pass, if you only do the free to play option of the battle pass, you can also obtain an extra 5 standard pulls from completing it, not even counting the paid version of the battle pass as well. So that is pretty good. Alright, so the last thing to check out for this video are going to be the first time claimable rewards. This will include the mail from the update, the new map, the main story, and the tactical hologram. So the mail, the codes and compensation in total would give us about 900 ASTRITES, 600 from the compensations, and then an extra 300 from the codes. The new map, so we're getting a huge map update in this patch, a whole new area, almost as big as Renacita, and the exploration boards will be pretty crazy for completing all the chests, the quests, and achievements. We have an estimate here that you can get around 2,700 ASTRITES and 7 standard banner pulls, which is pretty insane for a new area. We're getting new main story, so completing new main story, you can get around 400 ASTRITES, and the new tactical hologram, completing it, a easy 120 ASTRITES. Alright, so I believe we counted everything, so let's do a final pull count, calculating how many pulls you can get as a free-to-play player and a spender. Alright, so if you're a completely free-to-play player, you can now obtain 20,000 ASTRITES if you complete everything that we talked about in this video, completely free-to-play, plus the addition of 22 limited pulls, which will bring you to a total of 125 pulls for the limited banners, with the addition of 30 free standard pulls and 7 weapon banner pulls. Alright, now if you buy the Lunite subscription, this will give you 90 a day for roughly 41 days. So this will up you to 23,730 ASTRITES with 22 limited pulls, bringing your total pull count to 156 with all the extra bonus rewards like 30 free standards and 7 limited weapon banner pulls. And if you buy both the Battle Pass and the Lunite subscription, this will bring you up to 24,410 ASTRITES, 27 limited pulls for a total of 164 pulls. So the new pull count for the entire update is looking really good. One thing I did not expect is the pull count for the area exploration. The new Septimont region gives quite a lot, over 5,000 ASTRITES by exploring and completing all the quests and doing everything that's obtainable in that new region. This is also available to do in the first phase, so if you guys want to pull on Cartethyia and you want the free 5,000 ASTRITES, then you can complete the whole area in the next 3 weeks to then pull on Cartethyia. And I even calculated this, how many pulls you can obtain in the first phase, and what I got is around 15,000 ASTRITES completely free to play just from the first phase, completing all the content that is coming out before Lupa's banner, which is pretty insane. But yeah guys, let me know what you think down below and what are your plans going into this update. And if you guys enjoyed, like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.